Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please stay tuned for the morning announcements.
Good morning, Broncos. Today is a B-Day. Any 10th or 11th grade students interested in taking the PSAT can sign up now to take it on October 13th. Use the QR code to sign up before September 10th. Auditions for theater, speech, and debate will continue this Wednesday and Thursday. No experience is required, and spots are available. Please sign up using the bit.ly link below. Please, see Mr. Meenick or Ms. Murray with any questions. Dr. Rowe, Douglas School psychologist, is looking for students to join Infusion, a group that promotes mental health and disability awareness and acceptance. If interested, please contact Dr. Rowe through the Request Counselor QR code or bit.ly/FDHS Request Counselor by Friday, August 27th. FDHS Young Democrats will have their first meeting this Thursday, August 26th, right after school in room D108. This club discusses politics, participates in community outreach, and assists in campaigns for certain candidates. For more information, go see Mrs. Banks in room D108. The B2 Visual and Performing Arts had a room change. Beginning today, report to room C204 during B2. Are you interested in traveling to France, Ireland, Japan, or England? Consider applying to participate in the Lexington Sister Cities Student Exchange Program. For more information, contact a world language teacher or school counselor. Student Y Club will have their first informational meeting on August 24th in Mrs. Jaworski's room. Summer reading bingo entries can be submitted until Friday, August 27th. Names will be drawn again August 23rd and August 30th. Stay tuned for Mr. Diaz.
Good morning, good morning. I know I just had to get the trophy right there in the middle. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, buenos dias, buenos dias. Guys, I want to remind you that we need to be on time, we need to be on task, we need to use appropriate language, appropriate electronics, and we need to be respectful and responsible. At Douglas, we want to be, as we consider ourselves. I want to remind you guys that during COVID, we have a lot of restrictions. And please, please, please understand that we are trying our best to run a safe school. We are really, really trying. We're doing masks, social distancing, seating charts in classrooms, seating charts in the cafeteria. We're disinfecting the bathrooms. The entire building gets disinfected on a nightly basis. We're doing everything we can, but we still are having issues. We're having buses that are being canceled. We're having students that are getting sick, and then we have to contact trace those around them. So hang in there, and just remember, if you are vaccinated, you don't have to quarantine if you are exposed to a positive case, right? We've had vaccination clinics on campus probably for almost 4 months now. We've been vaccinating, and we're going to have another vaccination clinic coming up in a couple of weeks to make sure that we are supporting our students and supporting our community as a school. So back to this bus manifest thing, right? Is it fair? No, it's really, really not fair. You see it in the news, your bus is not running, we don't have enough bus drivers. Or they give me an email or a text message around lunchtime and say, this bus is not running, try to help these kids get home. So here's what I need to do. And I started last week, but I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to really do a good job and really be able to support you. So here's what I need you to do. We emailed you that bit.ly link again. If you drive to school, yeah, do the form. It's not essential, but yeah, go ahead and do the form. If you ride the bus to school, I absolutely, positively need you to go back into that email, do it again, fill out the bus form so that I can support you. I need to know if you're going to be late to school or not here at all so I can support you. I need to know if your bus is not running. I want to be able to pull up a list of students and try to get to them before I make an announcement at 3:05 saying, hey guys, your bus is not coming, try to find a ride home. That's not ideal. I want to get that information to you and your parents as soon as possible. So if you ride a bus, please, please, please do that form. I need 100% participation on this so that I can support and help you in the process of getting here and getting home. It's going to get better. They're hiring new bus drivers, but in the meantime, we want to make sure that we do a good job. Okay, now moving on. We do have, ready for this? We do have 10 metal detectors, and they're going full speed. Guys, and get this, there's an express fast pass metal detector. If you just got your Chromebook and you don't have, like, I know some of you athletes, you got the bags, and a lot of you guys, you got a lot of stuff. And that's okay. You just get in a regular line and do the best you can, right? But 3 minutes, leaving the house 3 minutes earlier makes a huge difference. Bus riders, you can't help it. But car riders, 3 minutes earlier makes a huge difference. So you come in, you don't have a bag, just go straight to the express line, and that'll speed up the entire process. Honestly, the Chromebook really, in a lot of cases, because of the way we use Canvas, is you can get lucky, and that's all you might need on a day or two throughout the week. Okay, so with that in mind, we can't have you congregating and hanging out. You come in, you get breakfast, you go to class. You don't get breakfast, you go straight to class when you get in here. At 7:55, everyone has to be reporting into their homeroom class. We can't have you congregating. It's really hard to contact trace through the cameras and following you around, so do a good job. If you are tardy, we are starting the tardy table. If you are tardy after the bell rings and you're not in your class, you're going to have to go to the tardy table, you're going to have to get a tardy slip, and then you're going to have to report to your classroom. We're going to ask teachers to take attendance. We're going to ask teachers to close their door. So that tardy pass is how we reconcile your attendance. You don't want to be marked absent when you're here. That does you no good. All right, guys, my next message is about ball games and behavior at extracurricular and after-school events. Your student code of conduct applies to everything related to school. That's a dance, that's a ball game, that's an activity, that's a club. That's everything after school, everything during the school. So the student code of conduct comes into play. If you are not abiding by the student code of conduct, if you're not behaving, you're being belligerent or defiant or non-compliant, we can ask you to leave a ball game. We can ask you to leave a show. We can ask you to leave a concert. We can ask you to not stay after school for a club activity, sport, even tutoring, right? So do a good job and follow the code of conduct. And if you get to that level, we have the authority to say, okay, sorry, but you can't come to any more ball games for the rest of the year. Any more ball games for the rest of the year. Your parents can even get a civility letter. There's been cases where folks have gotten arrested at ball games because their behavior becomes so belligerent and so negative. We're not doing that. We treat each other with dignity. We treat each other with respect, right? We want to be safe. We want to be respectful. We want to be responsible. Those are our guiding principles. So I will say this. I was very pleased with the student section at the football game. I thought you guys did a really nice job of being loud and being supportive to our teams. Gavin, I saw you over there. Looked awesome. But here's the focus, right? Here's where the rubber hits the road. This is the important part. I don't want you to give the other team any attention. I don't want you to give the other team any attention, positive or negative. Focus on us. Cheer for us, right? Focus on your classmates, your peers, and make everything about Douglas when you cheer. If you follow those guidelines, you can't be wrong. You're not going to say anything inappropriate. You're not going to be out of line or disrespectful in any way, shape, or manner because you're showing love and positivity to your teammates. Now, having said that, football team did a great job. They beat a very good Bryan Station High School football team, 27-14. Really proud of the efforts of the guys. We went there. We won a ball game, and we went home. Girls soccer team came home from their tournament. They were victorious, brought home the trophy. So real proud of the girls and their efforts down in Tennessee, I think. That's all the announcements I have for you today. I'm Lester Diaz, your principal, and it is an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.